happens when you think about doing something, like something that makes a significant change in your life, and then you stop a minute and say, wait a minute, I want to think about it? What really happens when you do that? There is a social psychologist named Benjamin Hardy who has a YouTube video about the 100% rule that I show to every single client of mine, program, digital course, whatever it is. Everybody sees this video. And what he says in that video is that one of the things that has been proven in social psychology is that most of the time, what leads people's decisions is the situation. That it's the situation that determines how people will act rather than what they really want or their goals. When you are thinking about joining a program, going to a coacher, quitting sugar, and you stop a minute and say, maybe I'll think about it first, basically what you're doing is letting the situation win. Letting the situation dictate what you will, or maybe in this case, will not do. Because what happens most of the time, especially if it's something that resonated with you and you say, wait, maybe I'll call, maybe I'll send an email, maybe I'll sign up for this program, and then you just think about it. So many times we really don't think about it. Life gets in the way and we start getting back into like being very, very busy, doing all the things that are much less significant in our life than changing the way we eat. For example, if it comes to quitting sugar or going into sugar-free recovery, right? And we don't really think about it, just like life moves on. Many times we will think about it, and then all of the reasons why we shouldn't do it come up. It's too expensive, and I have this to get and that to do, and this project that we need to pay for. Well, here's my answer to you. It all starts with the food. If you want to do projects and be efficient and enjoy your life and all those projects that you're planning, whether they cost money or not, if you're constantly obsessing about food and bummed at yourself the way you ate and feel uncomfortable in your body and worried about your health, your metabolic health, that, if you are freed from all those things, just think about how much more efficiently you will do those projects and how much more you'll enjoy them. And if you think about, and then of course there is that fear of failure. What if I pay this money and it doesn't work? And here is my answer to that. You won't know unless you do it. You won't know unless you take that chance. But what I suggest you do is think about what is here, what is at stake. Yes, doing another program, paying some money, and maybe changing your life for the better for the rest of your life, having a life-changing experience by getting into sugar-free recovery, or learning some new stuff and paying some money, and maybe it didn't meet your expectations in the end, but okay, you move on to the next, to find the next one. You know that here's a program, doesn't work for you, go to the next one. But what's at stake here? Like leaving the situation bad the way it is before, or gaining a quality of life that you never dreamed possible. So we have to always think, what are we endangering here? Okay. Sometimes, if something happens and I don't succeed at it, that bums me out. But what bums me out even more is that I didn't even try. I don't even know if it's going to succeed or not. That I had this potential here to make to do a life-changing experience, and I didn't take that opportunity. That is much worse than taking the opportunity and finding out that maybe it wasn't the right one for you. So there is definitely, this is a time, especially for here in Israel, where after Passover, right, and before summer vacations, and this is a time when there's a really, really good opportunity to make changes, to join a program, to be coached, to change the way you're eating, because this is a time when there's a certain period of time for routine. It's a great opportunity. But the truth is, it's never going to be the right perfect time. If you think after, when my job is less stressed, when my kids calm down, when my parents aren't so ill, there's never a good time. It's always going to be, and our brain is always going to tell us why we shouldn't be doing this. So if you think that you would like to quit sugar, and you think that this is an opportunity that can be life-changing for you, maybe because you use these sugary, starchy, ultra-processed foods like a drug, or like a heavy smoker smokes cigarettes, and you want to quit, now is the time. Don't think about it for later. Don't let the situation determine what you will do. If you have the opportunity, take it to change your life, your health, your self-esteem, the way you feel in your life and in your body, because it all starts with the food. This is Tzipi Livnan, nurse and certified food addiction counselor, in my Monday's message. Have a wonderful day, a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.